Which is better, the Tesla Model Y or the brand new electric Mercedes GLC? Well, in this episode, we are going to find out. The Model Y gets a very clean design. On the front, it has a light bar, and below them are the actual headlights. The lower grille helps to cool the battery down faster, and these smooth body panels help to reduce drag by making airflow smoother. So do these side vents. Down the side, the design is very clean. The body panels are smooth with few creases, flush door handles, which by the way are manually operated, and a curved roofline. This all helps to improve the aerodynamics. So do these wheels, as they have also been designed in a way to reduce drag. On the back, it gets smoked taillights and this indirect rear light bar. The light is actually mounted on top, and then you get this reflection of it on this black panel. And I love how that looks. I also love how neatly the charge port is integrated into the taillights. It looks amazing. And then finally it gets a big diffuser, resulting in a more aggressive appearance. This also helps with aerodynamics. And it gets a flat underbody. There are so many features of this exterior design to reduce drag. All of this results in a drag coefficient of 0.22 CD. Really impressive. Even more impressive in my opinion is the way it looks. I absolutely love the exterior of the new Model Y. In my opinion, it looks gorgeous. On the front, the GLC gets a completely new looking grille. It's the first car from Mercedes to receive this, which has really cool animations like the headlights, thanks to it being illuminated with 942 small illuminated squares. 942 of these microscopic squares in this grille. Insane. Of course, it gets the huge Mercedes logo, and each of the headlights have the Mercedes star in them. Down the side, the body panels are really smooth. There's only one big crease on the bottom, no other crease, which will help to reduce drag. So will the flush door handles. They automatically extract and retract, and the overall shape is curved. On the back, it gets this huge black panel in the middle, connecting the taillights. These taillights first of all have the Mercedes star in them, and they are animated as well. The overall design of the back looks really clean. There are just a couple of things I'm not a fan of. First of all, these fake side vents, and I don't like this design on the bumper, where it looks like there would be exhaust pipes. Apart from that, it's a gorgeous looking car. This clean look not only looks visually appealing, it helps with the aerodynamics. In fact, this vehicle has a drag coefficient of 0.26 CD. Overall, they are both amazing looking cars, but the Model Y in my opinion looks slightly better. The Model Y's interior is a beautiful place to be in. The overall design is super clean and minimal. This cabin has little to no buttons. Everything is done through this beautiful display. Compared to its predecessor, this very latest Model Y has a much more elegant looking interior. The layout is the same, but much more refined. It makes this cabin feel more premium. So does the ambient lighting and the improved interior quality. Tesla's more recent cars have excellent interior quality. You can barely find any cheap feeling plastic in their cabins, and all of the materials feel super robust. For the comfort features, the Model Y gets heated seats, the heated steering wheel, front ventilated seats, and wireless charging. In addition to electrically adjustable front seats, it gets power folding rear seats, so they can also be electrically reclined. Thank goodness all of these features are included. None of them require extra cash. And this is a very high-tech vehicle. Now unfortunately, the Model Y is not available with a heads-up display. It's not even available with a driver's display. Bit of a disappointment. But apart from that, this vehicle is super high-tech. Throughout ownership, it will consistently get better, thanks to over-the-air software updates. Every single Tesla out there has neither Apple CarPlay nor Android Auto, though it's not a problem. Tesla's infotainment system is one of the best. In fact, this is their own version of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It features Google Maps with live traffic data. It will also alert you for upcoming traffic light or speed cameras, like in Waze when using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Getting a connectivity subscription will allow you to use other features, including a bunch of different music apps. And this car has a ton of cool features. It has a built-in AI assistant, so you can ask the system a bunch of different questions. The Model Y also includes a display for rear passengers, providing entertainment and controls. These beautiful displays have a ton of videos to watch and many games to play. You can also attend Zoom meetings in this car. So many features. This car has something called Sentry Mode, which is a super advanced anti-theft system. When suspicious activity is detected, it'll record using the external cameras for the self-driving systems, and then you can view that footage through its built-in dashcam, on the main display, or on your phone. And through your phone you can view these cameras in real time. And it features a mode called dog mode, which is very useful if you have pets. So when leaving your pet in the car, it will keep the climate on and display a message on the main display, letting people outside know the pet inside is safe. The amount of tech in this car is wild. There are so many more features. These are the major ones. And overall, this is a lovely interior. It looks terrific in my opinion. Furthermore, it's packed full of technology. The GLC's interior is truly special. It looks so futuristic and high-tech, mainly because of this huge screen, known as the hyperscreen, combined with the ambient lighting. I love how it's just one display, instead of these 3 separate displays. It looks incredible like that. So does the panoramic roof with the illuminated stars, known as the sky control roof. At night it looks epic, just like the rest of this interior. Mercedes' vehicles usually have really good interior quality. The materials feel expensive and robust. For the comfort features, the GLC has heated seats, the heated steering wheel, front ventilated and massaging seats, and wireless charging. Some of these features will be optional, and the rest will be included. And this is a very high-tech vehicle. This hyperscreen will likely be optional. The base setup will likely have 2 displays only, one for the driver and the main display. Fitting the hyperscreen will also provide a display for the passenger. This vehicle will get better throughout ownership, thanks to over-the-air software updates. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you can fit this car with a heads-up display. This vehicle has a ton of cool features. It has a built-in AI assistant, so you can ask the system a bunch of different questions. Even better, it features a built-in app store called Mercedes Me Store, where you can download third-party apps on these beautiful displays. These beautiful displays have a ton of videos to watch and many games to play. You can also attend Zoom meetings in this car. So many features. There's a feature called augmented reality for navigation. Setting a destination will show the front camera on the main display, and on top of that, augment arrows showing where to go. There's also a feature called Guard 360 Protection, an advanced anti-theft system which uses the external cameras to take photos of potential threats, which you can then view on the main display or on your phone. You can pair your phone with the vehicle and use it as a key. The amount of tech in this car is wild. There are so many more features. These are the major ones. And overall, this is a lovely interior. It looks wonderful, and it's such a high-tech car. Now, how do these cars compare when it comes to practicality? The Mercedes has 20.1 cubic feet of space in the trunk. Its trunk has up to 4.5 cubic feet of space. This vehicle has a maximum ground clearance of 7.5 inches and a towing capacity of 5,300 pounds. The Model Y's trunk has a space of 30 cubic feet. Its front has 4 cubic feet of space. The front of the Model Y has a built-in drain, so you can pour ice to keep your drinks cool. This car has a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. And has a maximum ground clearance of 6.6 inches, so the cargo capacity of the Model Y is higher. The GLC has a better ground clearance and towing capacity. There are 2 different versions of the new GLC. The rear-wheel drive has 369 horsepower and 372 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. The all-wheel drive has 483 horsepower and 596 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. This car has an 800-volt architecture, which provides a few benefits. For instance, higher voltage allows for thinner wires, and thinner wires will reduce the weight. Reducing the weight will increase its range. This also allows for faster charging speeds. All versions have a 94 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can charge at 330 kilowatts. And the all-wheel drive will have a range around 300 miles. The rear-wheel drive will likely have a higher range, but it's not yet specified. This car has a 2-speed automatic transmission at the rear axle, designed to boost acceleration and high-speed efficiency. As of now in America, there are only 2 variants of the Model Y. Both have an 82 kilowatt-hour battery pack that can charge at 250 kilowatts. It has a traditional 400-volt architecture. Its charging speed is not as rapid, but does it have more power and range? The rear-wheel drive version has 295 horsepower and 302 pound-feet of torque, and it can go in 5.6 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour. This variant has a range of 357 miles. The all-wheel drive has 514 horsepower and 441 pound-feet of torque. It can go in 4.6 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour. This variant has a range of 327 miles. Ultimately, the power is identical, and the range. The Model Y features normal spring suspension, designed to provide a balanced ride, combining comfort with stability. On the other hand, the GLC gets air suspension as standard. How it works is it adapts to the road conditions for a smoother ride by altering the stiffness and the ride height, and these settings can be adjusted manually. The amazing thing about this is the suspension is from the S-Class, their flagship vehicle, so this vehicle will have a similar ride quality as the S-Class. Both vehicles have sway bars to minimize body roll, improving the stability and the handling. They both have variable ratio steering, which at low speeds makes the steering quicker for a more direct feel, and then makes the steering slower at higher speeds for better stability. They also get rear torque vectoring, which can distribute power between the rear wheels. It can send full power to the outer wheel with the most grip. This helps with corner exiting traction, and you can get the GLC with rear wheel steering, unlike the Model Y, which reduces its turning circle by turning the rear wheels at the opposite direction of the front wheels at low speeds, and gives it better stability at higher speeds by turning the rear wheels at the same direction as the front wheels. Electric vehicles have instant torque, thanks to their electric motors providing consistent power in a wider speed range. When you lift your foot off the throttle, the motors will start to go in reverse motion, bringing the vehicle to a stop. While it does that, the battery recovers a bit of energy. This process is known as regenerative braking, and it makes the driving experience a lot more convenient. These vehicles have their huge battery packs at the bottom of their chassis, providing a lower center of gravity, which will help to reduce body roll and keep these vehicles flat when cornering. And these cars have various driving assistant features to make the driving experience even more convenient. They both have adaptive cruise control and steering assist. With this, they can drive by themselves on the highway. You can fit them both with lane change assist and park assist, so they can change lanes by themselves and park by themselves. But with the Tesla, these features are part of the full self-driving package, which will allow the vehicle to drive completely by itself, including city streets. And it works beautifully. The self-driving tech in Teslas, compared to in any other car, is way more advanced. Both of these vehicles get a lot of safety features as standard. They have forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure avoidance, blind spot assist, rear cross traffic alert, and a lot of other safety features. So which is better, the Tesla Model Y or the brand new electric Mercedes GLC? This is a close match. They are both wonderful vehicles, but the winner will be the Model Y. It has a better value, and charging a Tesla is always easier and often cheaper than other electric cars. But once again, these cars are terrific. Do you guys agree? Let me know which vehicle do you guys prefer, and also what other car comparison video would you like to see. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on X, and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on any new episode posted. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode.